Twitter is another popular social network. Like Facebook, you can join Twitter and create a profile. Instead of having friends, you follow people. People can also follow you. Once on Twitter, you can broadcast messages known as tweets, and your followers will receive the tweet. However, unlike Facebook, your profile and tweets are public, so anyone that comes across your profile can read what you are saying. Tweets can only be 140 characters or less and may contain links to web pages or photos. Once you follow someone, whatever they tweet will appear in your timeline, which is a page that displays the tweets of the people you follow in chronological order. With the introduction of the internet, we now live in a world where anything you want to know is at your fingertips. It can become quite overwhelming to try and keep up to date with everything when there is so much information noise going on. Therefore, a lot of people use Twitter to keep up to date on news and current events by following individuals or news sources. As Twitter restricts the news broadcaster to only a small snippet of information, 140 characters, it is easier to scan information in your timeline to find out what you'd like to read more about. Twitter is a public space, so people can take on the role of being a news broadcaster by tweeting news and information that they come across. You can forward interesting tweets to your followers, which is called retweeting. This is how news spreads through the Twitter community, often referred to as the Twitter sphere. In fact, when an important event is happening in the world, it is often heard first on Twitter. Members of a community will tweet messages and photos of the event, which is then retweeted to spread the news quickly. If you put an @ character in front of a person's Twitter profile name in your tweet, that person will receive a notification that you tweeted about them. This is called a mention. If you want to reply to someone's tweet, like you would reply to an email, Twitter will automatically put an @ character in front of that person's Twitter profile name for you, and they will get a notification. Users of Twitter have developed a way of categorising conversation topics by using what is called a hashtag. If you include a hash character before a phrase in your tweet will be grouped with others that also have this phrase included when it's searched for. You can search to see what people are saying about a particular topic like men shed or NRL, or when someone mentions a person or organisation like Julia Gillard by entering these terms in Twitter's search bar. Most websites these days will have a link to follow that person or organisation on Twitter. By following them, you will then receive updates on their new items, a bit like if you subscribe to their newsletter. We've provided a few links to Australian news sources as well as a link to the Shed Online's Twitter page. Set up your own Twitter account and let others know what's going on in your life. Retweet interesting bits of information that you come across, or share your thoughts and feelings throughout the day. Likewise, follow friends and family to see what they are up to and discover what topics interest them. On this page, we've provided a link to a video on YouTube which demonstrates how you can use Twitter to connect with family and friends. Some organisations use Twitter to conduct live conversations. For example, ABC's Q&A program encourages participants to tweet comments throughout the show. Selected comments are then displayed at the bottom of the program, allowing you to see what is being said about a topic of conversation or a guest on the show. Occasionally, a tweet from a celebrity or comedian will pop up on the screen. To participate, all you need to do is include the hashtag, that is, #Q&A in your tweet. A group called Rural Mental Health uses Twitter to raise awareness of mental health issues in rural Australia. Every second Wednesday, it hosts a Twitter chat between 7:30 and 9 PM Australian Eastern Standard Time. All you need to do to join the chat is tweet the phrase #RuralMH. To follow the conversation, you just need to enter #RuralMH into Twitter's search bar and refresh the page every few minutes. Rural Mental Health have also set up a special page to display the chats. You'll see a link to this on this page. Follow trends in your local area. You can find out what people are talking about by referring to the top 10 topics listed in the right of your Twitter homepage. This will list the most popular topics being discussed right now in your local area. There are also websites that have been built to track conversations around the world. We've included a link on our page called Trends Map. Using this website, you can track what the most popular conversation topic is that's being discussed immediately in any country in the world. For example, the week of the royal wedding between Kate Middleton and Prince William, the word royal was the most tweeted phrase for about 4 days in Australia. So have a look at Twitter, and if you sign up, add it to your Shed Online profile. Till next time, Shedders.